Oh, your favorite team is first. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Next.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
kidding.
yeah, that's your favorite quarterback right there, dude. He he is going to make all your dreams come true this year and everything.
No. So what he is gonna do is he probably will be an improvement a little bit on last year, especially at the beginning when he was coming back from Tommy John. I just don't think the whole roster from top to bottom is as good as it was even last year. But definitely going back a few years, it's not as good as it was. So defense still seems to be okay. They did lose Bud Dupree, but they got. I literally looked this up earlier, and I don't know why I'm blanking all of a sudden. Do you know? Do you remember who it is? They got a defensive end to replace Bud Dupree, who was okay, and
Yeah,
Melvin
they
Ingram.
added yes.
So he'll
But
he'll fill in nicely, but they're going to have to rotate a little bit on that defensive line, a little bit more than they probably want to. Um, Running game, Najee Harris just looks great, but is he going to be that Alabama running back that does 48 carries and 84 yards? Or is he going to be that Alabama running back that only needs 10 carries and he has 200 yards? So it kind of depends on how that's going to go.
yeah,
Um,
and how's he do with the offensive line? The offensive line is probably the biggest concern on the offense.
yeah, that offensive line does not look good at all.
No.
And then the receiving core, it's not Antonio Brown. Juju just keeps dancing. James Washington is pretty good, and then Dante
Deontay
Jackson
Johnson.
or Deontay Johnson. He's taken off a lot quicker than I thought he would, but I don't think any of them are really number one receivers.
I
I
would
just
say the
can't.
guy that has the number one receiver potential to me, and he was really good until like for a stretch there until he got hurt.
Oh, Claypool, duh.
But Chase Claypool is looking like the potential star of this team. I feel like he's going to be the guy that's going to be number one. Johnson is absolutely fantastic. He's going to be the number two. James Washington, he has his threats. He provides a fast threat to the defense, but he's just not consistent. But I think he can find his role somewhere in the offense.
So the only problem with that
Juju
whole
obviously
thing,
is not taking his career seriously, dancing on TikTok or whatever. But um, but Claypool is gonna be a beast this year, I think.
oh yeah, he's gonna destroy the NFL.
Yeah, and I mean Big Ben, he does look a little bit better this year, so that makes the passing game a threat. Definitely, the biggest question is how do they run the ball behind that offensive line? How does that offensive line protect them in the passing game? Obviously, the passing game would be a little bit more protected this year because it looks like their offense will actually have some imagination. They may change the offensive coordinator because their offense will just straight up drop back pass every single time, and there's just no creativity around it. And even when they ran, the running plays just were not that good.
The
Just
only
kind of
thing that I have to say about their
yeah.
defense is they are gonna miss some of their corners.
Yes.
They lost two corners this offseason, one of which went to the Bengals. So that'll be a big blow on their defense or in their secondary. They still have what?
Minka Fitzpatrick.
No,
Back
he's a
there. And,
defensive back.
yeah.
The one who was on the Browns.
Joe Hayden.
Yeah, I I have to blank on them because I don't like them at all. Um, but I have to give my props to Joe Hayden. He has turned his career around since not wanting to be in Cleveland anymore.
Definitely. But yeah, this defense is still gonna be tough. I mean, the front seven still is very scary to deal with for the offense, but yeah, definitely just some questions around the offense this year. The defense, as we learned late in the year when the Steelers kind of collapsed a little bit, can't do it all. It's going to be all down to the offense and how the offensive line performs.